Are you ready?
It's gonna be a hot girl disco summer. I'm never doing that again. I apologize. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Here, let's fix it. Something cool. Are we live? Is this thing on? Yep, we're live. This thing's on, and the dogs are losing their fucking mind. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We are currently in a Drafters $3 mini. We are completing a draft from a draft that we were doing on a prior show, and I don't feel like donating. And then we're going to queue up for another fresh one. I'm going to catch up with the chat shortly, but I'm going to let you guys know what we're doing and where we're doing it and how you can do it too. This is not a mock draft. This is a real money draft with real money implications. How much real money are we talking about? We're talking about $25,000 in total prizes. It's a $3 buy-in. $25,000 goes to first. It's a $3 buy-in. $125,000 in total prizes. It's total points format. Most points win. It's best ball weekly scoring from weeks 1 to 17. 12 teams draft. There's a fast and slow. So $3 entry. You get to max out with 150 lineups. We also have the Drafters main, which is a $2.5 million in total prizes. $500K to first. $20 for a buy-in. And a super flex that's going to fill soon. It's $25,000 goes to first, and it's a $10 buy-in and $125,000 in total prizes. The way it works, this is how best ball works. It's 20 rounds to build your rosters for depth. Each week, you start the following positions: 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight and 1 flex. At the end of the week, the best overall performances will be applied to weekly rosters. So no more leaving points on the bench, no more waiver wires, no more trades, none of that garbage. None of that garbage. Get that garbage out of here. Sign up today on Drafters Fantasy Sports. Use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. Furthermore, we have a special Drafters promo for the 24-hour charity Draftathon. And essentially, if you sign up using promo code DISCO during the 23rd to 24th that weekend, and you sign up making a deposit of $25 to $100, once you enter and complete a fast draft in either the mini, main, or super flex, Drafters will donate $20 to our GoFundMe. And our GoFundMe, guys, like the charity event starts, next weekend. We've already achieved $1,000 because you guys are the greatest community on the planet, and I love you guys to pieces. Myers CD09 says, "Have fun with your 1.6K subs, buddy." I will. Thanks. Hold on. I gotta close the door. I can hear myself. How's everybody doing? Everybody having a wonderful day? I love you guys. I missed you guys. All right. Let's catch up with the chat because you guys are rocking and rolling, and I freaking love it. Sleez will be joining us shortly. I think he needs to either go shit, let the dog out to shit, or both shit simultaneously. I don't remember which one it was. All right, let's catch up with the chat. James with the first. Hello, Mrs. Disco, says James. Hello, community, says James. Smash the likes. Let the drafts begin. Let's get weird. Happy Friendship Friday. Driving home. Let us know when pineapples. I'll try to join. I got you, buddy. I'm going to finish this draft. I'm going to finish this draft, and then we can pineapples and then fresh one. Hey, says Kobe and the Cattle Dogs. 5 to 10 minutes. I'll be on. Nice. Loco Man. That's a new name. He says, "Hi, what's up, Loco Man? Where do I know you from? Why do you look familiar? Did we meet at George's? Did I meet you at George's? I feel like I met you at George's. Smash the likes, y'all. Who is this guy? Good question. Who's this guy? Hey, what's up, Loco Man? 8. Good to see you. $3 to win 25K USD. Boom. Yeah, I mean, like, not bad investment. Drop the GoFundMe link. I got you. Jesus, 1K already. That's all. It's such a blessing. Such an incredible community. Here's the GoFundMe link right here. All proceeds go to local hospice and palliative care. We're trying to do something that's bigger and greater than us. Let me know if that link works. And thank you guys for even considering to donate. Doing great, Disco. Love you, brother. Might be drafting the winner here. Your draft is looking really, really, really good. I like my team, but I love what you're building. I don't have much correlation aside from Trevor Lawrence and Brian Thomas Jr. But yeah, that value you got with Jaden Daniels, I would consider drafting him at that point for sure. Oh, I need to stop drafting wide receivers and start taking shots on running backs because this running back room is hurting. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to take straight up running backs for the next couple rounds and then just finish with a tight end or two. Will Shipley. Because if anything happens to Saquon, that guy's a winner. I hope if you guys have your fantasy football questions, feel free to chime in and ask them. We got 20 people here on the YouTube. Yeah, man, Amon-Ra St. Brown is one of those guys that I'm struggling with. I generally am struggling with because the vast majority of the community, especially the fantasy football community, they are so loyal to what he's done for us in the past. And I'm a big fan of being loyal to what people have done for us in the past, but I'm also a realist. I feel like the touchdown efficiency is going to drop significantly. He scored 12 touchdowns in 2024. He had 6 more touchdowns than he was expected to score on the entire season, and he benefited from 8 touchdowns on the play action pass on a 3rd and short or 4th and short. I don't think that's sustainable, and what goes up must come down. And I believe that production for Amon-Ra St. Brown will come down, and it should come down. And I'm not betting on Amon-Ra St. Brown to finish this year as a wide receiver 3 like he did last year. I'm not betting on him to finish as a top 5 wide receiver, and I'm most certainly not betting on him to finish as a top 10 wide receiver. Give me as much Brian Thomas Jr., who goes after him in round 2. Give me Drake London, who goes after him in round 2. Give me a crap ton of Malik Neighbors, who also goes after him at ADP. Give me Puka Nacua. Who else am I missing? Nico Collins. All those guys go after just Amon-Ra St. Brown. So it's nice to see that common sense is prevailing and he's starting to fall. But his ADP, like at the 110, it's just way too high. Give me Devon Achane. Give me there's so many names I would rather have over Amon-Ra St. Brown because I believe he was touchdown dependent last year and we've seen him peak. What do you think, Sleez?
I'm low on Amon-Ra St. Brown this year for sure.
Yeah. So where do you have him ranked?
13.
Okay. Willie says,
I needed ice cold water.
Nice. Willie, if you could still hear me, there's no lobby, but we will be queuing up in a mini shortly here. Appreciate you. What's up, Binking? He says, Disco, what's up, Bink? Sleaze, you said you were going to do a giveaway. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I'll throw one.
Well, for what? Mini, main, or
doesn't matter.
Super Flex?
Let's do a Super Flex.
Okay, so we are going to do a giveaway for a Super Flex. What we need is, we're only at 9 likes, I believe. So we need you guys to start cranking out those likes. Let's get them up to 30 likes. 30 likes, and Sleaze will give away a ticket to a Super Flex because, yeah, he's a good guy like that. And who knows, we might actually do a Super Flex after this. I know you probably have some pickleball or dickleball or something, but I might be down to do it.
This guy doesn't like my pickleball game. It's dude, I'm dominant.
That's fine. That's fine. Disco, what's up, Bing King? Good to see you. Sleaze says, Bing King, gotcha, my man. Let's go. And if you guys are watching us on X, come over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Smash a like, smash a sub. Helps us out a heck of a lot. Appreciate y'all. Costs you nothing. Takes 2 seconds to connect your Gmail on the YouTube app. Just make sure you download the YouTube app. It takes 2 seconds to connect it. All right. What do you know what the lobby's at?
The I'm the drafters. Hang on. I was doing my Titans research while I'm sitting here.
That's fine.
Mini lobby 7 of 12, not fresh yet.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, can you guys give me a pineapples when we get a fresh mini? Please and thank you, chat. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all community members, you beautiful folks. So who's a wide receiver that or just a player in general that you were really high on coming into the season, especially in your early best ball exposures, that's kind of falling off of a cliff? And we can't really talk about guys who are injured. We can't talk about guys who are suspended. It's just got to be guys that you were higher on. Trey Harris.
Trey Harris.
Is it because of Keenan Allen?
Yep.
Okay. So I mentioned this on your show, but I'm going to mention it to the people who are tuning in now. PFF wrote a wonderful article about wide receivers and how their performances as a fantasy football wide receiver falls off of a cliff the moment they hit 32 years old. Remind me how old Keenan Allen is, because I don't know off the top of my head. 33. All right. So
Keenan Allen at 32 last year was putting up amazing numbers in a terribly ran fucking Bears offense.
Was it amazing though? Was it as productive as his years prior, or did his performance fall off of a cliff?
I would say until the injury, he was all right. I mean, he had, I think, like 7 games of 20 points last year. So I mean, he was.
It's likely out for the year.
No, they say he's back week 1. Could be back week 1.
You're probably lying to me, but I mean, shit. At that value, I'll take that pick. All right, so here is the article. It was by PFF. It's called "The Age of Decline: Wide Receivers," and the article nails everything you need to know. Essentially, when wide receivers are between the ages of 30 to 32, you start seeing a decline. The moment they hit 32, the production tanks significantly. If you look at similar scenarios, and I'll just give 3 examples. Julio Jones went from 96.2 receiving yards to 39.5 the moment he turned 32. The moment D-Hop turned 32, he went from 77.9 to 50.5 receiving yards. AJ Green went from 80.2 receiving yards to 34.2. That is a significant indicator for wide receivers who turn 32, the year they turn 32, and the year that they're playing.
I would throw Devontae Adams was top 10 last year with terrible quarterback play, terrible situations, and he was 32.
Listen, there's going to be outliers. There's going to be a lot of players who will play well until they're like 34.
He's a god. 35. So was Julio, though.
There are outliers in the scenario, and there are outliers in certain scenarios and situations. There's a 68% probability that when a player hits the age of 32, that they're going to fall off of a cliff, right? So if you're looking at those odds, Keenan Allen's already shown signs of slowing down and signs of injury, especially lingering injuries. You look at guys like
what about Adam Thielen last year? He put up good numbers. I don't know.
But how much time did he miss?
A lot. Yeah, he missed like 7 games.
Mike Evans, 2 years ago, missed 3 games due to a lingering hamstring. Last year, he missed the same amount of games, plus left early in one game due to the exact same hamstring. He's turning 32 at the end of the month before the season kicks off. Stephon Diggs is turning 32 in November. These are all guys that, like, I was kind of interested in coming into the season, but it's just like, when you look at the age, you got to make sure that the value pays off. And, you know, Keenan Allen, I was drafting him when he was practically free, but right now I'm not drafting him. And like, the age of decline is a real thing. And I like to be a historian of the game, and I like to approach fantasy football in a different way by looking at all these different analytical thingamajigs. All right. We got a question here from Binking, or I don't think it's a question. Okay, here's how I feel about St. Brown. I think JMO needs to progress, and I have more of a role for the Lions offense to grow. Had an effect on St. Brown, which at times took away, but in the long run will benefit St. Brown more. I'm just talking about this year. Why are you out on ARSB this year?
Well, they have 24 coaching changes to the entire franchise. Ben Johnson is the mastermind behind it all.
By the way, guys, that's not an exaggeration when he says 24 coaching changes.
They lost 24 coaches from that team last year across the board.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson and Jared Goff's never really been good without a monster head coach behind him. I know he had a couple bad years with McVay, but that was the start of his career.
Like, even then, he was improving and an ascending talent. The moment he had his splits without elite play calling are terrible, but continue to cook, sir.
I'm going to shout out your call that you did, I believe, like a week ago of last year. They played like 15 of 18 games in a dome. And Jared Goff's numbers outside of a dome, and this year they play, 12 games outside of a dome? They're in trouble.
Yep. I mean, like, the total implied point totals are going to be there as well, but the significance of offensive line health and offensive line is very, very
Ragnow is huge.
Ragnow, their center, retired. Right guard, who was one of the better players, gone to Tennessee. Majority of Amon-Ra St. Brown's success came off of play actions, and the play action isn't going to be there because what was once a formality
Pineapples.
and inevitability, okay, what was once a formality and inevitability of them converting, those third and shorts, those fourth and shorts. Those third and shorts, those fourth and shorts with David Montgomery is no longer a formality. Now it's going to be a struggle. So defenses are going to be able to play those third and shorts, fourth and shorts a little bit more honest. And we're not going to see as many third and shorts and fourth and shorts because the running game is not going to be as efficient. So we're taking away the chunk plays. You take away elite play calling. You take away you just look at the splits in general when you see Jared Goff with elite play calling, without elite play calling. Like when we heard Johnny Morton the first time, what did we think he was? A fucking former punter, right?
Right.
Exactly. And then you also look at the fact that his left tackle, and regardless of his left tackle situation scenario or not, if you look at his offensive line situation and scenario, it's gotten worse, significantly worse. It went from a top 3 offensive line to probably not even a top 10 offensive line. And any sort of shortage and regression in blocking and timing and chunk plays when you were once a touchdown dependent player means that you're not going to return your investment. And that's why I'm out on
you don't think it's still a top 10 line? I think it's close. It's got to be a big 7 or 8.
No. Like if Taylor Decker starts on the season as a left tackle, then yes, it could be a top, but like they're flirting with top 12. And I mean, that's not bad, but that's still an incredible regression and it takes away from everything that they did in the past. So if we're reacting on the past, I mean, sure, what they did last year was wonderful, but yeah.
You're right. The PFF dropped them down from 8th to 13th, and they're highlighted. Perhaps no unit is expected to drop off more in 2025 than the Detroit Lions offensive line. Perennial top 10 unit endured several changes, losing Frank Ragnow, Kevin Zeitler to retirement. Christian Mahogany, a 2024 6th-round pick, is slated to start at the guard spot. A rookie will likely take the other guard role. Detroit still boasts arguably the best run-blocking right tackle in Penei Sewell, legendary Hall of Famer already in the books.
Yeah,
but the interior is going to hold this unit back. So yeah, they dropped him down. It says
how long have I been talking about this, Sleez?
A long time.
And PFF is just catching on.
Yep.
Right? Like,
I don't know how
offensive line analysis is what I do first before I do any other analysis. So, like, I will get pushback. I will get arguments. I will get people telling me I fucking suck. But what I won't do is I won't get Amon-Ra St. Brown on my losing lineups. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to lose because I'm not going to draft Amon-Ra St. Brown at ADP. Give me better players with way more upside. Give me better players who are ascending talents and ascending players. I'm not saying Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be bad for the rest of his career. I'm saying this is going to be a down year and he's not going to return his draft capital. Give me him next year when he's going in the middle of the second round. That's where I'm drafting him. In my opinion, I like to look at every player falling off a cliff in a different form. Player has different skill set and plays in a different offense, so different workloads, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Threw in a double like on TV and phone.
I don't think that
thank you, Mikey Boy G. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. God bless you. That's very, very generous of you and very kind of you, man. Thank you.
I don't think it counts if you drop double so, but I like it.
Well, I mean, like shit. He wants to give away, but he also wants to show support. Like, God bless him. All right. Did our other draft start?
No, it's 10 and 12.
Okay, so we're at 10 out of 12. $3 mini queue up. Pineapples. We'll look at my lineup real quick. And then we'll look at your lineup, and then we'll hop into the next one. And then on the next one, we'll review every single lineup, okay? So I go 2, 7, 8, 3, Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Omarion Hampton, David Montgomery. I was just talking shit about him, but we drafted him. Tyrone Tracy, Will Shipley, Keaton Mitchell, Jarquez Hunter, and Marshawn Lloyd. I just need 2 cuffs to be significant here. I don't think I got it, though. Brian Thomas Jr., Ladd McConkey, George Pickens, Devonta Smith, Matthew Golden, Darnell Mooney, Demario Douglas, Wan'Dale Robinson. This is spectacular wide receiver room. David Njoku, Isaiah Likely, and Dalton Schultz to wrap up my tight ends. I like this draft a lot. And plus the value I got for Justin Fields. I don't know why he keeps falling to me.
And last time I had Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson, and he took him 10 spots early.
Love to see it.
Love to see it.
All right, Sleez goes 2, 7, 8, 3, Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert. Why did you reach on Burrow?
Because I wanted to block the Chase guy.
You're a cuck. Bijan Robinson, Isaiah Pacheco. It's already an F.
It's my
Rashad
first
White,
share. It's my first.
Rashad White, Najee Harris, Tyler Algier, Ollie Gordon might be a better click more and more. I think about it, Kendrick Miller. You've been clicking him a lot. I still won't. Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins, Calvin Ridley, Chris Olave, Keenan Allen. It's not your best wide receiver work. Adam Thielen, Alec Pierce, Ray. Evan Ingram, Tyler Warren, Mason Taylor. Not your
The
best.
tight ends are studly.
Yeah, it's still not your best work. All right, one more for a mini. Let's catch up with the chat. Use this opportunity.
Oh, go through. What's his name? No Cap wanted his team.
Oh fuck. I gotta go to. Do you still have yours up?
I do.
Okay. Can you share your screen so we could go through it?
I can.
My bad, no cap. We got you, baby.
There it is.
All right.
Nice chase, baby. Finally got the one.
Hold on. Remove at the stage. Okay. Let's pull this down first so we could see it. Jaden Daniels.
God,
Bryce
that
Young.
JD5 Daniels is fucking gold.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
I love that. Alvin Kamara, Brian Robinson Jr. So a little micro stack there with Jaden Daniels and B-Rob. Then you got Zach Charbonnet, Ray Davis, Taj Brooks, Sean Tucker, Damian Pierce, Puka Nakua, Drake London, Tedero McMillan correlated with Bryce Young. Love to see that. Jordan Addison, Luther Burden, Romeo Dobbs, Torrey Horton, Malik Washington, Noah Brown, George Kittle, and who was the last tight end?
Colston Loveland.
Beautiful draft. Sleez, you're at the 101. I think you're up. Yeah, you're up.
Yeah, Jamar Chase, no matter what. I'd say that's an A draft. I'd say the running back room is the only reason it's not an A+. Okay.
Yeah, I would say you did an incredible job.
Bryce Young is going to feed families in best ball this year.
Yeah, so reports are that the NFL initially wanted, and thank you, Bink, for bringing this up. So in terms of Rashee Rice and his plausible suspension, the NFL had proposed a 10-game suspension, and obviously the Rashee Rice in Kansas City can't push back, so he is due to go to a hearing September 30th, but they may come up with a settlement, and a settlement's just a middle ground between what Rashee Rice's camp believes is good and what the NFL believes is good. And the NFL's minimum now or maximum now would be 10 games. So there's a possibility in a world where oh my God, 2 Mules is going to do it to me, or Lock It Down is going to do it to me. One of them is going to do it. Fuck! Lock It Down did it to me. God bless the United States of America. Fuck!
You want a Neighbors?
I want a Neighbors BTJ stack, bro. Or start. I just want it once. I just want it once, and Lock It Down just wouldn't let it happen.
Dude, BTJ London is nice.
I have it in a couple earlies, and I obviously have it in a couple super flexes, but that doesn't matter. DeMarcus Robinson getting suspended. How many games? It's 3. Okay. This year, I absolutely love the Lions offense. Not my probably second favorite offense in the NFL. Who's your favorite first?
Get the same ground and consistent. That is 80 people is rich. There's so many mouths to feed in that offense. I also feel like the construction. Which one are you talking about? Pull the comment back up. You put it away quick.
Binking says he likes Lions offense. Not gonna lie, probably his second favorite offense. Pineapples mini. I gotta catch up. Willie with the pineapples. I'm not betting on the Lions. No way. I love the Lions offense. I get change in OC, but Goff and Ben are still there. Goff is smart enough. Lions might be. Goff is not still smart enough.
Who's the Ben that's still there? What are you talking about? Ben is still there?
No.
I'm very confused on that one. Big.
Yeah. Gonna be doing 2 minis at once. Got into the wrong room earlier. That's fine. I like double dipping. Only Chase and Higgins are better wide receiver combo in front of St. Brown and JMO. Honestly, I'm in the world, and I'm in the thought process and the mind frame where I like Sam Laporta, I like Jahmyr Gibbs, and just based off of positive return on investment. That's how I draft everywhere. And give me Tesla, man. I think Tesla is going to be special. Lions
Ben
have
Johnson is on the Bears, by the way.
That division, 69% chance, according to who? Sure, maybe not 13-3, but 11-5, absolutely. Yeah, no, that division is going to Green Bay. Quick review on my team. I love your team, buddy. Great team. I got the St. Brown. He's going to be into okay. Mikey Boy G says YouTube account on TV is under my wife's name. Good. God bless you, man.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
why.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. Legend. Absolute legend. Is the game on?
Yeah.
I'm missing it.
Oh my God, I love the start.
All right, let me know if you can hear my TV in the background. Give me a sec. No, you definitely can't. All right. You can't hear my TV in the background, right?
No, you're good. You're good.
Broadster's in our. He's not in the chat, but he's in here.
I
Nice.
missed Cam Ward's 2 drives. Oh, it's gross. How do you do?
I don't know. I just turned it on. 7 away. Who's taking the touch there? Is that Nathan Carter?
1 for 3 for 35
Nathan
yards.
Carter, buddy. He looks so good. I fucking love him. He looks so good. Just give him a chance somewhere, please.
He ain't getting one in Atlanta.
No, he's not. But he's playing for a spot somewhere else.
Unless they trade Algier.
I mean, that would be phenomenal if they did. Because I have a lot of earlies with Broadster says, yeah, I'm not in the chat. Shout out to Broadster. I'm looking forward to drafting with you during the 24-hour stream, brother. Last time it was you emerged as one of my favorite human beings on the planet because I got to know you as the man and the person. Shout out to you, brother. I'm with you, Disco. I don't have much St. Brown due to where he's going. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me, man. And like, I know people are going to say I'm stupid, and it should make sense to stupid people, but like, I like what I like, and he's not it.
Easton Stick coming out 6 for 6. The guy. Sleeper. What Cousins?
There's only one game on tonight, right?
No, you get the. I'm waiting for the Torrey Horton Chiefs Seahawks next.
Okay, that's on tonight as well.
Yep.
I'm very curious to see. Nathan Carter looks good, buddy. I'm telling you, I like just a talent that I fell in love with. Absolutely love him. I like this start a lot. This is a good start. Brian Thomas Jr., Drake London, Marvin Harrison Jr., Xavier Worthy. Wow. I read a crazy split and a crazy stat when I was trying to look at target share competition between Trey McBride and Marvin Harrison Jr. Did you know that even those like the red zone targets, like the cheat code targets, what do you think the split was between Marvin Harrison Jr. and Trey McBride?
For red zone targets?
Yeah, don't Google it. Just what do you think? Because I didn't know this. Don't Google it.
I don't think Trey McBride had that many red zone targets.
It was 18-9.
For Harrison?
For Harrison. Harrison had
I don't think Trey McBride had that many.
To quantify that, that's sixth most in the NFL.
To be fair, though, in the Niner game, Trey McBride had 3 flags called against him on red zone catches, on touchdown catches.
Yeah, but regardless of that scenario, like that kind of target share for Marvin Harrison Jr. has me bumping him up to like a top 15.
Wendy, what's up, Wendy? It was great meeting you at the expo. Good to see you in here. Thank you for signing the jersey. Absolutely amazing.
Was that a pick 6?
Yeah, pick 6.
Hi, Wendy. What's up, best friend? What's up? Good to see you, girl. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're doing awesome. Shout out to Women's of Fantasy Football, WOFF, as some would say. And shout out to Wendy Early, one of the best people. And Battles of the Sexes is full. But yeah, pick 6. Jeez.
This may be my favorite start of all time.
I like my start a lot. So what did you? Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Trey McBride, Trayvon Henderson, Joe. Oh.
Yep.
Okay. And you got your ones, plus you got the double tap there. That's nice. You see my start?
I do. It's the track team's gross.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go for Mahomes?
I'm gonna attack every other position right now. I'll tell you that for free. Eaton pick 6. Why doesn't Kirk Cousins get to play? It's because Kirk Cousins doesn't need to play. They don't need him to play right now. So let's shout out everybody who we got here from the community in our draft. We got Sleez Bomb at the 101, Broadster at the 103, No Cap Mac at the 107, Willie 86 at the 108, yours truly at the 111, and 2 mules at the cart and a cart at the 112. Why do we get less people in the more affordable lobbies? Sleez?
Sorry, I was typing. What? Say it again.
Why do we get less people drafting with us in the more affordable lobbies?
I don't know.
Bones isn't in here.
I think today, usually Friendship Friday, weekend days, people are kind of doing stuff. Anyways, it's more Monday to Thursday community, 10 to 12 disco ballers.
Logical.
Dude, Wendy, I did not know that you are my height. It was crazy. He's so tall.
Wendy says, good seeing everyone at the expo, especially Mrs. Sleez. Mrs. Sleez is such a gem, right?
Thank you.
All right. I mean, if you're going to pop in the chat, I'm going to draft Caleb Johnson. Derek Brown over on X says, how we living? We're living dangerously. I got RJ Harvey and Caleb Johnson, but with my receiver start, we're off to a great start. I love what we're doing here. He says, I'm just sweating preseason DFS. Did you have Nathan Carter? Tell me you had Nathan Carter or the Tennessee Titans defense.
Well, we got Debo in here. Break me down because I'm so confused on this Rashee Rice, what they just dropped, the 10 game. How is it going to play out? I want the Debo insight on the Rashee Rice situation that just dropped.
I mean, if Debo wants to hop on, we'd love to have him on, but I know he's busy. I mean,
just comment either way. It's fine.
If he says send it, for sure. If he wants to comment it, for sure as well. And Debro announced that he wanted to kick off the 24-hour Draftathon with me. He's going to help me get things popping and get things rolling. It's nice when some of the people that you look up to and admire, I mean, like figuratively, not literally. I don't look up to anybody literally, but figuratively. One of the people you look up to and admire are a better person than you had ever hoped for and imagined. So shout out to Debro, one of the greatest people on the planet, and obviously one of the sharpest fantasy football minds on the planet. I don't let a lot of people sway me on my takes, but Caleb Johnson, you make a very convincing argument. When the Eagles throw more this year, this team's going to cook Sleez. The Eagles are like it's common sense that the Eagles are going to throw more this year. You got AJ Brown, I love that for you, and Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith. I love your lineup. All right, No Cap Max says, Debro, good to see you, brother. If you guys are not familiar with his work, subscribe to the Fantasy Pros. Debro's absolutely incredible. NFL DFS Pick says, hey fellas, 2-game DFS slate is awful. Think I'd rather donate to charity. Hey, man.
Here's what I think reading that. So this is what I said yesterday. I'm like,
can we read it first for the people who are listening to us audibly? NFL trying to make a statement. They proposed 10 games, but his side and NFLPA fighting it. I bet that gets cut in half at least, or they keep appealing it. I still bet 4 to 5 games. Well, we know that the maximum is 10. What were you going to say, Sleez?
I was going to say, I think it plays like this. Like he gets the 4 to 5 games to play till September 30th, and then they're going to suspend him till the bye. That's what I said yesterday before the news.
But there's a chance that, so like based off of the report, there's a chance that they can come to a result prior to the hearing on September 30th.
Chiefs, they could,
and like a settlement.
They could get like 2026 somehow.
No, but the result in settlement is a suspension. Like their maximum is 10. They're going to suspend him. So like them proposing a settlement means that they won't have to go to the hearing on September 30th. That they'll just start the suspension sooner rather than later. Not that the Chiefs are going to chief and that he's going to serve it in 2026. Like he will be suspended in 2025.
So you think they're trying to reach a settlement agreement to get the suspension done at the beginning of the season? Is what we're looking at?
I think they're trying to reach a suspension agreement to, one, like you said, get it done at the beginning of the season, but also to minimize the amount of time spent during the suspension.
Got you. I think that'd be smarter for them.
I mean, just from an analytical standpoint, it makes sense. Rogers has asked Caleb Johnson should be good. Love him as RB2 or 3. Well, if you listen to Derek Brown's argument, Debro says there's 200. Najee touched the ball just under 300 times last year. Am I mistaken? With that logic, even if Caleb Johnson, a more explosive back behind a more formidable, better offensive line, even if he gets, say, 40-50% 40-50 less snaps at the running back and touches at the running back position than Najee did last year, he's still going to outproduce all the numbers that Najee did last year. And that's a very convincing argument. There's 250 touches for Caleb Johnson, and I do love the prospect and I love the player. So we'll see if Arthur Smith is going to throw in that Kenneth Gainwell wrench or that Jonnu Smith wrench, or just go through 3-4 tight ends. Because I mean that's the biggest X factor for me, just being bullish on and taking a stand on any Pittsburgh Steelers. As long as Arthur Smith is there, I hate it. Debro says, "Yeah, I'm at the gym with my oldest. Sorry, can't hop on. Back day at the gym. Hey man, gotta get that Dorito. My man's about to fly.
Debo bulking up, bro.
Preseason DFS is amazing. You can donate. I'll enjoy the winnings. I love that. Savage. Him, the guy. Sleez, I will lie to you before I lie to you. What? I'm hoping for 1-3 games. Kirk Cousins, time is Cousins in. I bet they try and get shortened 4 to 5 and get it done over with. It makes sense. Disco, what's up, Mase? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, Rodgers isn't the QB you want for your RB for sure. I think Rodgers is a more beneficial quarterback for back. That's why I took my stand on like Jalen Warren. But I realized that I'm the lone wolf on the Jalen Warren hill. I'm kind of like probably going to die on that hill. But I my investment's there. My shares are there. And I try to get as much Jalen Warren whenever I do get Caleb Johnson, because I believe it's going to be a 1A, 1B situation and scenario where we're going to see like a 50-50, 40-60 split. And I like the efficiency for Jalen Warren in the role that he currently has. PI on the offense. Bones, what do you love about Bones?
He says, Bones, what do you love about Caleb?
I don't think it's Bones that loves him. It's Debro that loves Caleb. And I mean, like, a lot of people love him, and they have legitimate reasons to.
Iowa, you baby.
All right, lock it down. I'll tell you what, man. It takes 2 seconds. I know you're in a draft right now, so we'll try to save yours for last. Lock it down. If you want to subscribe to the channel and figure out how to subscribe when the draft is done, we'll try to our darndest to wait for you. And we are going to do a giveaway tonight for an entry to the Superflex. You have to be on the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, and we still are at 15 likes. 14 likes, 22 watching, 14 likes. Guys, take a moment to just smash the like. It really goes a long way. All right. And yeah, based off of the conversations we've had at the expo with several I want to say high qualifying sources, I think Joe Mixon is not playing football this year. What do you think, Sleez?
Joe Mixon? Debo scared me at the expo with the talk.
You're not supposed to drop names, you motherfucker.
I won't be drafting Joe Mixon anymore in best ball.
Man.
All right, I got this guy trolling me on Twitter right now.
Which guy?
It's 13 Doan. He goes, stop with the Braylon Allen hype. He was bottom 2 in the league last year. Why do people continue to glaze it back? That was second worst back in the entire league. What changed? I go, Jesus Christ, man. I got to stop. Just got to stop. I said the guy was 20. Good talk.
Hey, man. It's fine. Rice, 4.5 games over under. Rather play Madden Sims than week 2 DFS preseason slate. That's between you and you, though. Like, let people enjoy what they like. Some people have vices and some people don't. So let it happen. I mean, like, I know some people who sweat CFL DFS. Like, all the power to them. It doesn't affect me none. Okay, I'm sure most would agree 2-game preseason DFS slate is absolutely amazing. The biggest sweat ever.
Dirty rat. He reached 50 spots.
All right,
nice
Bink.
pick.
All right, Bink. That's enough, Bink. Debo Samuel is a source confirmed. Okay. Chubb or Pierce or Marks. I mean, I'm willing to take a shot on anybody but Nick Chubb, respectfully. I mean, that offensive line is still a hurting unit. They've only gotten worse. I do like the left tackle that they brought in from the University of Minnesota Ursery, but with that being said, like, give me the guy with the passing upside, because if you're looking at the total implied points total, there are going to be a lot of shootout games, and there's going to be some check down equity, especially when they're playing, from behind or in close games down the stretch in third and long situations, because 1st and long and second and long just didn't convert with the run game. So whoever has the most receptions equity, give me that guy. I think we've seen glimpses of Dameon Pierce in the past, and I would love for this to be the year that Dameon Pierce like rights all of his wrongs and gives him a chance. It gives himself a chance somewhere else. But Woody Marks, his player profile is just, the dude screams a receiving back value. What do you think, Sleez?
Man, I think people are sleeping on Dameon Pierce. I don't obviously Nick Chubb, if he's out there healthy. I've always been a Chubb fan. The injuries are always scary with him. Dameon Pierce has been productive when he's out there. Woody Marks could be the third down back. In other words, it's a backfield I'm avoiding unless it's late best ball picks. I'm not taking any in the draft.
And I love this answer because I'm right with you. I'm right with you there, Derek. Debro says, I just took Jared Goffel, and oh my God, I doubled up on week 8 buys. We got to take a third. God bless the United States of America. Fuck me, man. All right, so Debro says, and answer is invest in Houston passing. 100% agree.
Big bounce
invest
back.
in Houston passing. If I were like put into between a rock and a hard place, and I had to pick between one of those three backs, though, I think I would lean with the one who gives you the highest upside in the passing game. So I agree with that 100%. Pierce played well for Houston last time. He was more Higgins. Love Jermaine Higgins. Need more of him.
Someone threw a tweet out today that went viral with Dameon Pierce that he's last time he was out there healthy as the back, he was a top 15 back, and I saw a bunch of people retweet it. I don't, I'm not saying he's going to be a top 15 back, but it's interesting.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah, I agree with Debro. I'm staying away.
Who was the quarterback? Wasn't it Mills?
Davis Mills might have been, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you definitely need to be a top 15 back just based off of volume. But like, I love the Christian Kirk take here. Christian Kirk is one of my biggest sleepers in fantasy football this year. I love that. It's not Noel, it's Noel, says Debro from the Twitter side. I'm not in on Noel or Noel, whatever you want to call him. I'm not in on him. I think there's upside, but I'm not in on him. Give me Higgins, give me Kirk. Obviously, give me Nico Collins. Dalton Schultz in round 20 is not a bad click. I think he might spike 1 or 2 weeks as a tight end 3 in round 20. I'm fine with that. I'm from Houston and Texans fans, and I'm hoping it's more Pierce hurt.
So I'd say that dynasty-wise, it's another one of those players I'm talking about. I think CJ Stroud is the lowest value he's going to be for a while right now. So I'd acquire him right now if I could, everywhere.
He's going to have to be lights out, and he's going to have to put up a ton of yardage. Like, if anybody should and could outperform the current ADP and is being slept on and drafted below his floor, I think he should be in the discussion and argument. But I'm still like, give me Jordan Love 10 times out of 10 over him every time. Derek Brown says something really interesting here, and I have a little bit of pushback on this, but I want to hear your thoughts first, Sleez. He says, if Mixon is crushed, this is the spot where Etienne gets traded to. So I have my pushback for this already, Sleez. I wonder what you think.
I've been saying all year long Etienne's on the move. I don't know. Like we talked yesterday, the guy was like, the Bears, they wanted Trayvon Henderson in the draft. They didn't get him. Frank Emirate was like, he could go to the Bears. I would say, the Cowboys.
I said Bears and the Chiefs. Frank agreed.
If Pacheco goes down, Chiefs would be amazing for Etienne.
Yeah.
I was saying I could see a 3-way trade where Kamara is moved and possibly Etienne ends up on the Saints, because I don't think the Saints are going to keep Kamara. There's a lot of options. I mean, the Texans would be good. I would agree with that. I mean, I can't argue that if Mixon is actually hurt, like he seems like he's really hurt.
I mean, from a logistics standpoint, it makes sense, but it also doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to strengthen one of your divisional rivals with an asset that hasn't been proven for you in a division that's pretty much up in the air?
They'd also be saving paying his contract though too. So
well, it's anybody's division. At the end of the day, like Etienne being traded to strengthen a team in the division where it's anybody's division, I don't think that's like, I think it's a possibility, but not a probability. I don't really see that as being the outcome.
I don't think those teams think they're winning the Super Bowl anytime soon, though. So I mean, I don't think that really.
Well, they want to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
I mean, I still like Mixon when he's healthy, man. He's always one of my favorite running backs, but I hope he's healthy.
Yeah, well, I mean, from conversations I've had with several content creators, including conversation I had with Dr. Jesse Morse, it seems that the common conception and what people are believing is the case and scenario with Joe Mixon is not just one but several fractures in his foot, and predominantly the fifth metatarsal, which is essentially, so it's like not in a toe, not in the palm, but like, you know, the alignment that connects your foot and your hand to your pinky or to your fingers. It's that alignment right there. And if you fracture both of that, those are screws. Those screws have to be removed before you can even think about playing again. It's a tough, long journey. And it's one of those journeys where some people don't ever walk properly from. And that's off of one fracture. So 2 fractures on the fifth metatarsal is not good. It's not good at all.
Are we betting Nick Chubb carries this load? Are they going to?
I'm not betting on Nick Chubb. I'm not betting on Nick Chubb carrying that load, and I love the way Debro broke it down. It's like maybe this is just one of those backfields you don't need to invest in.
I would bet that Nick Chubb leads him in touchdowns. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I mean that's like saying last year I bet Alexander Madison will be the best running back out of all, or Amir Abdullah will be the best running back out of all the Vegas running backs. Like there are some positional rooms in fantasy football that are just completely fucking useless, and this might be a completely fucking useless.
What the fuck are you doing, bro? 3 quarterbacks? Why?
Yeah, I'm not drafting running backs from there. I got my mix and bags. Etienne, no thanks. Alvin Kamara, yes, please. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I'm one of those guys who doesn't believe Kamara's on the move. I don't understand why they would move Kamara. Like, not now. They had a chance to move him. They had a chance to part ways with him, and they just didn't. Mixon having procedure done versus physically getting hurt is 2 different things. He will play this year for sure. I'm not saying when. Do not draft him. Let me. Okay. We are saying if we need to choose an RB. Yeah, if you had to choose an RB, I would say Woody Marks has the profile of a pass catching back, and I would only draft him in best ball formats in round 20 because that's the only place where I believe he would have any upside, or any of the running backs would have any upside or relevancy. Chubb is horrible. Saving you from yourself, smart guy. 2 week 10 buys.
And Cam Ward, nothing special. Second drive. All right.
Oh yeah, you want a Cam Ward as well, eh?
Yeah, I did. I want a Cam Chick at the turn.
But like you would have pulled the same thing I did. 2 week 10s.
Oh yeah.
You just saved it from yourself. Shout out to Brad.
Shout out.
Brad's always looking up. Boost Fantasy Sports. Shout out to you, boss. Come over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Help us out. Smash a like. Stick around. Say hi. Subscribe. It's free. It costs you nothing. Shout out to Boost Fantasy Sports. Thanks for swinging by, man. Appreciate you. If you guys got any fantasy football questions, we will be answering them. We'll also be reviewing all the teams at the end of this draft. Woody Marks has creeped up tremendously. Holy fudgesicles.
Rookie hype.
What's not the rookie hype? It's the opportunity, right?
I mean, remember Trey Benson and Blake Corum's hype last year at ADP? Same kind of thing. I'm not buying any.
Binking says, you guys do any pick'ems tonight? I should have. I missed my baseball pick'em by 1 last night.
Didn't even send me it. Thank God. Save you money.
Yeah, man. I'm not like listen. The ones I do are long shots, and I'm willing to do them, but I don't want to put other people in the position where they feel like they have to do them. Like nothing but running back garbage. This running back territory.
Is Debro still in here? You still watching at the gym, brother?
He's probably still lifting.
I got one for you if you're still watching.
He's with his oldest as well. If the curse gets Saquon this year, my team's going to cook. I don't hate betting on that passing game, and I love that you protected it with Will Shipley, and you got Goddard. That's good. On the way, let's go Boost Fantasy. Let's go. Appreciate you. No, I'm talking about NFL pick'ems. No. I don't think there's preseason pick'ems. Are there preseason pick'ems on drafters?
Yeah,
There are.
I think so.
Top 3 fantasy football quarterbacks this year. Hunter 18 asks. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Sleez.
Lamar Jackson won.
Sorry, correction. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, then Lamar Jackson. Go ahead, Sleez.
I have Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels.
You're in on Jaden Daniels repeating what he did last year. Yeah, I think he's my highest risk for injury at quarterback this year.
Dr. Jesse said the highest risk when we were at the bar is Dak Prescott.
That's the highest re-injury risk.
Just he said injury period.
Yeah, that's the highest re-injury risk. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It makes sense. Like that hamstring glute medius, his TFL, that stands for tensor fascial latae, like all the piriformis, glute medius, hamstring, all shot from that one procedure. It's crazy. Time to just get my guys. All right. Somebody save our friend 2 Mules in a Cart from drafting Dontavian Wicks again. Because he has a crap ton of them.
That guy. Man, he had all the talent too, man.
Who?
Okay, look at Cam. Okay.
Dontavian Wicks?
Yeah, Dontavian Wicks, he's just pure route runner, just can't catch the fucking football, man.
All right, I got the game on. I have my draft in the game on the same screen, so just let me know when I'm back up.
Man, Cam Ward went 1 for 5 and he's done. Rough.
He's number 1, right?
Yep.
Well, he just made an attempt. Oh no, that's a replay.
Not a good look. Not a good look.
I want to see how the rookie pass rushers for Atlanta are doing.
Here we go. All right.
Was he under pressure a lot?
Here we go. Nice little read across the middle, 10 yards. All right.
Nathan Carter.
I'd call it 2.5 QBs, brought.
Are the rookie pass rushers getting any play right now, Sleez? Did you see?
I do not. I just literally started watching.
Restrepo's on the bench. I see him. I don't know any rookies' numbers this year. Like I know Matthew Golden's number 22. Ward's still in.
Yeah, he's in there. I want to see him get this first down.
I love the right tackle.
Oh!
JC Latham's a beast. Well, watch the right tackle on the snap. He's a guaranteed pancake almost every play.
Was that Chimera?
3rd and 3.
That was PI, bro. That's PI.
Cam Ward with a deep pass attempt. It looks like PI, a lot of contact. Who's number 5?
I don't know if it's Chimera, DK or not.
4th and 3. They got away with one. I mean, that pass could have hit. Why is Rojo falling?
Because Kyle Manunjai is him.
Your guy, my guy.
Yep.
Hebrews guy, Kyle Manunjai.
Dude, his hype is going through the roof. I agree, Bink, by the way.
You just call him Dick. Okay, guys, let's not get into projecting who's getting injured. It's what I did really well last year, actually. Like, kind of eerie.
Oh, my God. The Dak Prescott call was cash money.
Yep. I mean, I avoided him like the plague, and people were buying that inflated value. Jack Beck, come on down. Beck, Shuck, Shao. Names don't make sense. Let English be English again. That's the only thing Dr. Ghoul and I agree on. Yeah, you don't like Jesse Morris either. Man, I had fantasy receipts literally DMing me on Twitter today about Dr. Jesse Morris. Just like those two hate each other. Just leave me out of it, man. I'm just trying to be a nice guy and help people out and be positive. Just leave me the fuck out of it. Just shit on me for Zamir White and leave me alone for everything else. Please and thank you. I'm not here for politics.
They should go for that, bro.
What?
I want to see Cam driving the one. Just punt it.
Oh,
Punt.
definitely thought I had subscribed. Apparently not. Fixed. LFG, that's Fantasy Boost. Shout out to you, Patrick Scott. Did you ever email me back, Patrick? We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it off stream. Sleez, it's Dart over Cam.
I agree.
I'm just like, who is Cam going to throw the ball to? His wide receivers don't get any separation. Just Dart is, who is he going to throw the ball to, Sleez? Because your guy Calvin Ridley's coming up.
I'm saving all my Titans talk for Monday.
All right. Well, if you want to big time us and big time the community, get the fuck up. No, I'm kidding. My first ever AO Manor. AO Manor is going to be all right, man. I don't mind him. I like Chamiri DK. I think Restrepo should get some looks because the moment Restrepo gets some looks, we're going to start seeing some third and shorts get converted.
This fucking guy takes a Donai Mitchell. Sure you did.
We're not drafting Dak again. I'm just saying, like, maybe everybody's a little bit too hype on Dak right now. And maybe we need to give him another year to recover. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I was in on him very, very early on in the process, but I've kind of like calmed down a little bit. Patrick Scott, you're now welcome in, buddy. Hell yeah, welcome to the family. Ridley, yes, 100 receptions a year, my guy. No more, no less than 100 catches for Ridley. Very, very specific thinking. Dak with two damn good weapons and a good tight end. And Tyler Guyton should be back, and Tyler Booker is, God, man alive. That guy is, that tape just gets me fucking, it makes me miss football watching Tyler Booker just absolutely dominate things and move them against their will. No better feeling than moving a fellow large human against their will. No better feeling. All right, is that Nathan Carter again? Is that Nathan Carter again? Like, I know football. I know. Give him a fucking home, man. Nathan Carter's him. Look back on my tweets on Nathan Carter. He's fucking him.
Flag.
Holy fuck off. I love Nathan. He's so explosive, man. Everything I saw in his tape, he's doing right now. Everything. He's so good at football. It's not on him. He's so like, if Atlanta lets this man go, he's going to end up somewhere and he's going to be special. And I have him everywhere in every dynasty, man. Every dynasty. He's so good at football. Have you seen his tape at MSU?
You showed me. Yeah.
He's so
That
good.
was
man.
your sleeper of the year at the beginning.
One cut and go. Yeah, I love the talent, man. And like,
Le'Veon Bell 2.0, baby.
I hate that he went undrafted, and I hate the location that he went to even more.
We might get another Cam Ward drive here. Come on, get the stop.
All right, check down Nathan Carter. Keep feeding this kid. Give him a job somewhere. This is what we need in Houston. Send Nathan Carter to Houston. I'm telling you, if Nathan Carter goes to Houston, he's the clear-cut running back one there, as long as Joe Mixon's dead. I bet you could get a nice payout on Ridley, 100 catch bet. Wicks is my crack.
Don't even get me started on Dontavian Wicks, 2 mules.
Yeah.
He was my most owned sleeper of the year last year that fucking pooped the bed.
All right, let's do some lineups. Let's do it rapid fire, one at a time. You do 2 mules. I'll call out the lineup. You give it a grade.
You're going to let me get my last pick in? All right, fuck it.
All right, 2 mules goes 2792. I like the build there. Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love, Ashton Genty, Kenneth Walker. Yes, please, more Kenneth Walker for me. I love that for you. Aaron Jones, Dylan Sampson, Jerome Ford. Pretty much every Chicago Bears running back except for Quinshon Judkins. Your guy, my guy, Kyle Manungai, Sean Tucker, a little micro stack with Baker. I like that.
You reached 20 spots for Manungai, too. I like that.
Week 8 is going to be awful, by the way, at running back and wide receiver. Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, Ricky Pearsall, Emeka Egbuka, correlated with Baker Mayfield. That is the right stack and the right pick to make there in that room. Jaden Reed with Jordan Love, Jalen Royals, Alec A. Manor, Christian Watson, and Dontavian Wicks. So just a bunch of everybody but Matthew Golden. Colston Loveland, and Don Kincaid. What do you think, Sleez?
Two mules. You know better, bro. You know better than this. And take it from me firsthand. Every week counts. You could lose 200 plus spots in a week, and your week 8 is crushed. I mean, could it make the money? Yeah, but that week's really that everything counts, man, and it's going to be really, really rough.
Grade it.
You're going to need a lot of injuries by week 8 to have this hit.
22 watching, 18 likes, guys. Please take the moment to just click the like button. Takes 2 seconds, costs you nothing. If you don't know how, you literally just click the X button right under the screen, hit the like button, and then you just click the live chat button again. And bada bing, bada boom, you're able to chat.
Like,
once again,
what are the
guys.
chances that Aaron Jones even makes it to week 8, right? You might just be cooked.
I don't know, man. Aaron Jones is one of the most overlooked running backs. I like him. I'm going to draft him, especially if he falls. Do I love him? Do I think he's a top 15, 20 running back? Top 20 is within the range of outcomes. But, like, do I love him? No. Am I going to take him if he falls, which he happens quite a bit, especially in a PPR draft? All day. Willie86, I got this one. He goes 2693. Lamar Jackson, Tua Tagovailoa. Nice little micro stack with both running backs and quarterbacks. Devon HN correlated with Tua. Derrick Henry correlated with Lamar Jackson. J.K. Dobbins, Javonte Williams, DJ Giddens. And then we talked about the monster, and he drafted the monster, Dameon Pierce. Tedero McMillan, Jalen Waddle, Zay Flowers. More correlation, Waddle with HN and Tua. Flowers with Lamar and Derrick Henry. Khalil Shakir, who I still think is going to be fine week 1. Michael Pittman, Chris Godwin, Hollywood Brown. What are you clapping at?
It's a great draft.
Yeah, Quentin Johnson, Trey Tucker, David Njoku, Isaiah Likely, Jawan Johnson. This is an A.
It's a great draft.
This is an A. I would grade it higher, but it comes down to player takes, and J.K. Dobbins stands for just kidding. Not a real running back.
It's solid.
Yeah, Wix is my crack. I'm a quack whore. Heard, man. Heard. Peep the values I got when you guys do mine. Kind of love this one. All right, we got you next, big fella. All right, no quack Mac goes 2783. Jalen Hurts, couple picks past ADP. Brock Purdy, wow, 20 picks past ADP. Little micro stack with Brock Purdy and CMC. DeAndre Swift, Tank Bigsby, Big Shell Tootin. I like that you invested in the other two in a running room that has an advantageous schedule. I do like that a lot. Will Shipley. So if anything happens to Saquon, especially with all the curses, you got a nice little receiving upside with Jalen Hurts as the pure handcuff there. Woody Marks is the receiving back in Houston. Ollie Gordon, I think, will take over instead of Jalen Wright. A.J. Brown is criminally underrated. One of the best players in football. One of the best picks in fantasy football. Yeah, man. Love A.J. Brown. Sports Affiliation swinging by. Thank you, Sports Affiliation, for becoming a sponsor today. They donated 500 USD, which is like 600 something Canadian bucks. They became a sponsor. So shout out to the sports addicts. No, never mind. I wanted to say the TSA, the Sports Affiliation, but the Sports Addicts Network. Is that what's up, Addict? Good to see you. Thank you for swinging by. Just want to stop in and give a like. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Very good of you. AJ Brown. But yeah, shout out to the Sports Affiliation. Greg Kellogg made a 500 USD donation to the 24-hour Draftathon charity. All proceeds go to local hospice and palliative care. What an incredible gem. AJ Brown and Devonta Smith to go with Jalen Hurts. You're betting on the passing offense there, and I love that bet. Jackson Smith and Jigba, Juwan Jennings, Jordan Addison, Josh Downs, Darius Slayton, Jalen Coker, Dallas Goedert, Hunter Henry, Mike Gesicki. This is my favorite draft that I've seen you make, and I've drafted with you a heck of a lot. I like the fact that DeAndre Swift also fell to you here. That value is huge.
F minus.
Huh?
F minus. Too many Eagles. Super Bowl hangover. Not worth it. I'm kidding.
This is a great draft. And when Jordan Addison comes back, that's another spike week guy right there. Josh Downs, when he comes back, especially 20 picks past ADP, another spike week guy. This is
This is cashing.
This is an A+. Like, obviously the tight end room is kind of hurting, but like there's a lot of upside there. And if these players stagger, top 12 performances at the tight end position, You are cashing this lineup, and this is an A+. This is my favorite draft of yours that I've seen you do.
That's
Great
good.
work. Great work.
It is good. I just troll the Eagles. I'm not buying the Eagles offense, but we'll see.
Okay. All right, Broadster, you'll get the next one. I'll call it out. Greg, one of a kind, one of the best, man. Honestly, one of the best. Willie says W. Greg, big heart, laugh my ass off, Sleez. Love you, brother. Thanks, boys. Love you too, buddy. All right, Broncos 3683. Drake May, Michael. He inserted the Penix, Cam Ward. It's a good quarterback room. Bijan, he always goes like robust RB, and then I like what he did with this draft. I'm just looking at his wide receiver room. I like what he did with this draft. Bijan, James Cook, Brian Robinson Jr., Cam Scatterbo, Rashad White, Blake Corum. That's a great quarterback room, great running back room. I love it. I love it all. Lad McConkey, love it. Garrett Wilson, good pick, especially if he falls. Terry McLaurin, hate that fucking pick, but I understand it. Rashee Rice, could be good, could be bad. It's probably going to be bad. Jaden Higgins, one of the best clicks you can make around that range. Alec Pierce, DeAndre Hopkins, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Travis Kelce, Kyle Pitts, Elijah Arroyo. So you got Penix, Bijan, Pitts, which I like, May, uncorrelated, Cam Ward, uncorrelated. That's fine. What do you grade this?
This is an A- draft. This is balanced across the board. You got value on every single quarterback, which is what you want. They all fell past ADP. Cam Ward, 16 pass. I love James Cook, Bijan as your duo. Brian Robinson, I'm coming around on as RB3. That's solid. Scatterbo kind of scares me. The two running backs are fine. You still nailed 3 top receivers. Rashee Rice, who knows, right? Jaden Higgins, breakout. Alex Pierce, hitter. I don't really like, Valdez, Scantling, and Hopkins, but it's fine. And then Kels, Pitts, and Arroyo. There's really no holes.
Yeah, I will say this.
I think the upside's a little limited for it's big spike week points, but it's balanced across the board.
Well, I think this lineup is all upside, and there's a lot of volatility. And I see you, Pete, and we're going to talk about something, Pete. Shout out to Pete Nova. Shout out to Face Off Fantasy. Shout out to First Read Fantasy. Shout out to everything that Pete Nova does, because the dude is an absolute gem, and we're gonna address what you're saying. But like when you look at the volatility here at the wide receiver position, Terry McLaurin, volatile. Holdout, 9 receiving touchdowns last year, not a lot of volume. He outperformed his EPA significantly. Nobody outperformed their EPA higher than he has in a really, really long time. Rashee Rice, hella volatile, right? But if this hits, the upside is like A, right? But because of the volatility, it's a tough one. I like the roster construction, and I like the build, and I like that he took the gamble here. The ceiling's through the roof, and that's what wins these tournaments. So great draft. That's one of my favorite drafts I've seen you do, by the way, Brad. Pete says, hi. Yo, Peter, good to see you. Sleez looking crazy. Ha, ha, ha. I need to do a more aggressive laugh. The hats all crooked and shit. Bing King, sup, brother? We thugging in here? Yes, sir. I was playing a game during the draft, barely paying attention. What game?
Titans game.
He said playing a game, not playing the game.
Oh.
A minus draft. I'll take it.
Pete.
All right. We're gonna look
this
at
is what you came for. The best for last, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I haven't said my team yet. How many beers, Sleez? None. This guy actually becomes more pleasant the drunker he gets, believe it or not.
By the way, Pete, get ready. We're drinking.
I'm not drinking. There's no way I'm doing 24 hours and drinking.
No. I mean, like when I get down the stretch, I'll have a couple beers.
You could do whatever you want, sir. I need to stay sober and awake. I'll be drinking caffeinated beverages. How many beers, please? Heroes.
Espresso shots. You're fine.
Oh yeah. Heroes of the Storm with a buddy. Nice. What is that? I think I should grade draft since I'm not drafting a team. Just saying. I mean, if you wanna grade a draft, you should just hop in a draft and use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit. I love that. James, what's up, buddy? All right, so Pete, here is the argument today. Sleez said something absolutely outrageous, shocker. He said that he has T. Higgins over AJ Brown this year. Correct, Sleez?
Yep.
Okay. I'm very curious on your stance. If you want to come on and give us your take, and we could just talk ball, I would love that. I'm assuming you can't. You probably have a show.
You said send me the link.
I love this.
Uh,
I love this. I feel like he might side with you here, though. Because, like, every time I try to give Pete the benefit of the doubt, he always does and says dumb shit. I'm just, everybody could get it today, honestly, genuinely.
I'm tired, man.
Why are you tired? Okay.
I don't know.
All right, links there, buddy. Dynasty Dad sharing a link. I got you, buddy.
I'll tell you right now before Pete comes in. I'll tell you right now. The only way that AJ Brown is going to return on investment for you this year is if Saquon Barkley gets hurt.
Yeah, I don't even think that's the contingency, but I mean, whatever. 368. Okay, Pete's here.
Oh God.
That was quick, man. I didn't think you'd pull me up so fast.
Yep. Let's hear it.
I'm on it, man. I'm locked in. I'm locked and loaded. I want to hear your takes, guys. Okay, hold on. Before you do anything,
the beard out and everything, dude. All right, I see you.
Before you do anything, we got 284 people watching us both on Twitter and YouTube. So please let the folks know who you are, where you're from, what you do, and as long as you'll fucking love me and how they can support you because you're one of my favorites. Just make sure that like you stay my favorite after this question. But please introduce yourself.
Well, Sleez isn't here, but I think you'll probably like my answer. But yeah, you can find me at the Face Off Sports Network. You can also find me at Player Profiler. Look me up on X at Supernova38 with 2 R's. But yeah, man, always love jumping on here. I actually just wrapped up a show and a couple beers deep, but figured I would hop on with you guys. And
what was it with Hoff?
No, we actually just brought on a new guy. I'll send you his Twitter, but his name's Cody. He's from Ohio, Eagles fan. His name is Cody. He's a Dynasty guy. I just put out a tweet for him. He did his first show with us tonight. It was really, really good. So excited to bring him on. And you know how it is, man. It's hard doing. You do it all by yourself, and I give you much, much credit for it, man. It's not easy. More horses you get, the more lighter the load can get. And it's always, for me at least, it's always nice doing stuff with a team, right? I love being on a team. For you got Sleez. You guys are pretty much on the same team, even though your channels are different. So overall,
we got community first. We got community first. That's as big of a team as you possibly could get.
No, I know. I just meant no one's putting content out but yourself, right? And it could be pretty demanding, especially when the season starts. It could be a demanding thing, Yeah, it's tough.
So what was the topic at hand with Cody today?
We talked about a lot, man. We talked about Rashee Rice. We talked about Quinshon Judkins. I had my guy Tyler on there too, to kind of help out a little bit. But Caleb Johnson, Chris Godwin, a lot of different stuff, man. This whole Stafford, everything going on with him, man. But this is the funnest time, man. I mean, in season, it's a grind, man. This is like the most exciting time, crazy enough, when the games aren't going on, because there's just so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about.
I think it's because the overreactions are just so easy to take advantage of, right? And
absolutely.
That's what it's nice to have common sense, allow common sense to prevail. Sleez, where the hell I'm trying to buy as much. Okay, just break it down. T. Higgins or AJ Brown, PPR format. What you got for me?
Yeah, I'm taking AJ. I think AJ has a real possibility of being wide receiver 1 this year. Sounds crazy. I'm not betting on it. I think his path there is possible. I don't think T. Higgins has that path unless Jamar gets hurt. I think it's true, man. Look, the Eagles were number 32 in the NFL in run pass rate. They ran the ball the most in the NFL percentage wise compared to pass. I hear. I mean, you got to be honest here.
I'm going to mute him.
You got to be honest here. This Eagles strength of schedule is really tough. They are going to play a tough schedule, right? They are going to have to throw the football. I truly, truly think. I think AJ Brown is in line for a really strong season. On top of the fact that 16.1 yards per reception last year, absolutely elite. 67 receptions, 1,000 yards, 7 total touchdowns, 12th in points per game. He didn't have a crazy season like Terry McLaurin, where Terry had like 13 touchdowns. He had 7, just 7, and he only had 67 receptions, right? Like, I mean, elite yards per reception. If you could bump up the pass rate for them just a little bit, which I do think goes up a little bit this year. It has to, right? I think AJ is a beneficiary there, right? And this is a guy who only played 13 games last year. 13 games, still had 1,000 yards, 16.1 yards per reception. I think they're going to pass the ball more this year. And I actually think that defense could take a step back slightly this year. I'm not saying it's going to take a significant step back. That secondary, no Darius Slay. They have some holes there slightly. No CJ GJ either. So I do think that secondary takes a little step back. They also don't have your boy Milton Williams either. So they could be in some higher scoring games than they were last season.
Do me a favor, Pete. At the end of Sleez's show, he and I have the same debate, and every point that you just hit, I hit, and then some. And then I also pulled up this tweet from Fantasy Points data where it says Philadelphia Eagles pass attempts since AJ Brown's joined. In 2022, 536 pass attempts, 23rd. In 2023, 563 attempts, 21st. In 2024, 448 attempts, 32nd. That was a team that also ran the ball historically the most ever that we've ever seen ever, with 16 to 20% less pass volume than the previous 2 years. Brown still averaged 16.7 points per game when he was healthy and played. He was the wide receiver 11, and he's still currently going off the board as wide receiver 10. Everybody and their mom has him ranked as a top 10 wide receiver. You look at PFF, wide receiver 1. You look at just efficiency metrics across the board. He is one of the most explosive, most successful one-on-one rate.
No, he's not. No, he is not. His total route wins are 56.
I'm laughing because
route win rate is 40%, which is number 76, and his route versus man is number 18, and his win rate versus man coverage is 13. No top 10 metrics there. None.
That's on a small sample size.
Look, the film says otherwise. That's all. That's all.
At the end of the day,
just reading the stats.
At the end of the day, Sleez, I don't like to bet money with you, but I'll bet you $500 right now that AJ Brown will up on fucking T. Higgins.
Oh, shit.
T. Higgins is risky.
Well, that's the fucking entire. Okay, so you're just saying it to be fucking clickbaity and get a rise?
No, I never.
Have some integrity, man.
God. I thought we were better than that. Sleez.
I thought we were way better than that. Let's catch up with the chat. Shadow Wizard.
I didn't say I was out. I just said let me hang on.
Shadow Wiz Wicked says 1-man keeper league question. Keep Kyron Williams to lose round 8 or keep Brock Bowers to lose round 10. Tight end slot in my league is also a tight end and wide receiver slot. I'm keeping Brock Bowers in round 10. It's not even close. He's an outlier at his position. And Kyron Williams was one of the least efficient running backs last year. He just had the touchdown equity. Pete, where are you at with that?
I got one for you.
I would take Bowers. I'm not in on Bowers' cost in the high second round. But in this case, round 10. Yeah. I mean, if I'm securing an elite tight end there, I'm taking Bowers.
Yeah, it's not even close. Sleez, what were you going to say, buddy? It's Brock Bowers, Shadow was Wicked.
In all 4 games, besides game 1, which they were both healthy, that Dallas Goedert played with AJ Brown, he never cracked 20 points with Dallas Goedert out there either. And now Kellen Moore's gone.
Never, ever, or last year?
Last year.
Okay, Kellen Moore only had 1 year with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Ever on planet Earth have a chance at wide receiver 1 is if Saquon forever Barkley goes down. He will never have a chance at wide receiver 1 ever.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. He was in Disco's post that he shared a slight bump. He wasn't even inside the top 20 in terms of total passing attempts, is what he just shared by Fantasy Points. And those years, in a slight bump, he was still back-to-back 8th in points per game. In those 2 years,
I know he's a good wide receiver.
No, it's not even about a good wide receiver. Dude. Oh my God. I mean, let me ask you this: are you in on Saquon Barkley this year?
I'm one that still, if there's anybody that can prove all the curses wrong, I like Saquon Barkley still.
Okay. Well, then that doesn't really help the point that I was
the
going to
guy
make.
says he's going to break fantasy football, and he says, I'm going to break fantasy football. I'm going to be the best of all time. Why the fuck would I like AJ Brown?
But like then again, Brees Hall said something along those lines, and you're
Don't
still
ever
fading
bring
Brees
up that
Hall.
name to me, period.
Yeah, but like if you're using that metric, Brees Hall was an RB1 in that territory.
Brees Hall has done something that AJ Brown's never done. That's be the best at his position.
Whoa. What?
He was RB1.
Brees Hall?
Or he's RB2, I think. By like
No.
Yeah, he was.
No.
Yes, he was.
In PPR format,
Yes,
he was
was.
RB2 behind CMC 2 years ago.
He was like 2 points behind. Swear to God. Yeah. 2023, 290.
And it was the year
Okay,
coming
but
off.
he was 6 in points per game.
So, like I'm saying,
And
AJ Brown,
just so you know, his best year was 17.1 in terms of points per game. AJ Brown's best year was 17.7 in points per game in 2020 and 17.6 in points per game. So just because Brees finished higher, AJ still had 2 seasons where he had more points on an average
points
basis
per game metric people use all the time, but you got to stay healthy to finish top.
Okay, but in 2022, when he had 17.6, he played all 17 games. He played all 17 games. So that's not like a 12-game sample size. He played all 17 games and still had more points per game than Brees Hall. He had more total points than Brees Hall that year in 2023.
Yeah, I tried to steal candy from a baby, but it didn't work. Gamblestein says hello. Shadow Wicked says, cool, thanks for the input, guys. Anytime, brother, you've got your fantasy football questions, we got you. And I know if you head over to Sleez Bomb's YouTube channel, he'll also assist you. And I know if you had to
fuck it, let's get active. I'll take the $500 bet with an injury clause right now.
No injury clause. Sleez, to be fair, AJ Brown is an absolute beast of a specimen. No, I don't do caveats. I don't do any of that bullshit. If you're talking about injury clause and your caveat is
all right, lock it in. I'll take T. Higgins for $500 total points.
T. Higgins
right now.
as your caveat. Oh, look, Sleez, I made it. Sleez, I made it. I made it. Can you take that down?
Oh no, you're getting bombed with the bait.
I've been getting bombed all day.
I made it, buddy. I made it. I'm a big deal now. I pull up Higgins a lot, just a little unique. I'm not doubting AJ's talent, but I think Higgins, if healthy, will score more than AJ Brown, says Broadster. You have a lot of expectations on that offense, and I said this earlier. If you look at the Vegas expectations and the Vegas projections for the Cincinnati Bengals, it's just not adding up, right? Because everybody's got, I mean, you've heard this as well, Pete. So we're going to do this a little back and forth, right? When you talk to a fantasy football content creator who's overreacting based off of the success that Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals had last year, how many yards do they say that Joe Burrow is going to throw for this year?
A lot.
Give me a number, because there's a number a lot of them toss out.
The number specifically I can't tell you.
It's 5,000 yards. Everyone
tells me the floor is 5,000 yards.
Everyone says
you that.
Okay. So they say he could throw for 5,000 yards. Vegas has him at 441
4150.
4150.
You have him at that, Sleez?
That's what the over under is. I have him at
5,000.
Yep.
No, the over under is 4150.
Right.
That would be the easiest under of all time if it was at 5,000.
I was gonna say, that's fucking nuts.
take the fucking mortgage.
I mean, he could hit it. But I mean, they're giving you a lot of room for fucking error there.
And then if you look at the touchdowns, right? Everybody's saying, well, if he's gonna put up 5,000 passing yards, he's got to put up how many passing touchdowns? Pete, going back to this back and forth, because he failed miserably. So if he's putting up 5,000 passing yards, how many passing touchdowns?
You would think he's getting at least 40, at least
50, right? Right now, his
40, but yeah, 50, sure.
Yeah,
hey,
50.
The record's 55.
Yeah, so 50, 45. Like if you're going to put up 5,000, you're going to have to throw a heck of a lot of touchdowns, especially to rationalize, that kind of projection for a guy like T. Higgins. Because, I mean, if T. Higgins is going to be projected like that, what's Jamar Chase going to be? And we're not going to address the fact that last year was an outlier season, once in a lifetime kind of situation that we'll never see again, right?
Do you guys know what Jalen Hurts' over-under is for passing yards on the year?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? 3,200.
Yeah, but like,
give me T. Higgins over fucking AJ Brown all day. I'll take the bet. 500, lock it in. No injury clause right now.
All right. Pete's getting fucked up by pussy right now. Welcome to Friendship Friday, buddy.
Oh my I don't know why my wife did that, bro. She came in here and put the cat on my desk. I said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You know how I know Pete's been drinking? His face turns a
Red.
different
Oh
level of
my
red.
God,
And like
so
when I
red.
saw him at, man, I wish you were at the X. Pete, I'm so hurt that you weren't at the
I
Expo.
was pretty fucked up at the expo last year.
Yeah, I was pretty fucked up at the Expo this year.
Are you
Yeah.
going next year?
Next year I'm definitely gonna go. Yeah,
Yeah.
next year I'm definitely gonna go.
I feel like next year I'm not gonna do the Hall of Fame tour again because like doing it the first
I feel
time
like Pete's having an earthquake going on right now. What's happening?
Oh shit, yeah, shaking a little bit, huh?
doing the Hall of Fame the first time was super cool, it was super unique. It was like one of the greatest experiences ever. The second time I just didn't really feel the same way. I know Sleez, you probably loved it the first time, but I don't think I'm gonna do the Hall of Fame tour again. But the Expo is just a trip that I need to make every year. I need to make that pilgrimage every single year, and you need to make it next year, Pete. I tried
Yeah,
to get you there, but
yeah, it just wasn't in the cards, man. A lot going on, with Anthony and then my honeymoon and a lot of money spent and just a lot going on. And then it's just going to be such a long season, man. And this month is just so crazy. I mean, you guys know it. There's so much content to pump out. This
yeah.
is the time to pump
Prime
out
time.
content is this month, man. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. So next year we'll do it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, guys. I think we should call it a night, but I'm going to stay in on and chat with you guys a little bit more if you guys are down.
Sure.
But we will go off stream. Guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart for welcoming me back with open arms. I have not streamed in 10 days, and this was our first week back, and you guys have been hella supportive and absolutely incredible. We have our 24-hour Draftathon. All proceeds go to charity next Saturday, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern time, and it's going to Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Both of these gentlemen will be live and with us. We got big names like Derek Brown will be kicking it off with us, Pat Fitzmaurice. We got Andrew Erickson, pretty much all the fucking fantasy pros, pretty much. Scott Fish, Jim Coventry, Sal Leto, I know, Frank Amarante. I know I'm leaving a lot of names out. We got some tremendous sponsors, but you guys make sure you guys turn those bell notifications on because when that goes live, the GoFundMe will also be a part of that. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys. God bless you. Thank you for being, such a positive influence on my my daily life, guys. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Stay away from fireworks. I know there's no occasion for fireworks, but stay away from it. God bless you. Peace.